Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I'm Zmore, the Dad in DPS, and today we are here for a very auspicious event. As you guys know, the new system is now out for crafting, and we're gonna do some crazy stuff. And I'm on screen because I want you guys to see my live reactions for this kind of stuff. Now, before we get into the scrapping and seeing if we get anything good with the stockpile that I have here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and let's get on with this craziness. Alrighty, so we have an absolute metric buttload of items here. I don't think it's physically possible for me to, Jesus, that burst my eardrums, to loot them all. As you saw, it's over 7,000 worth of items. And what we are going to do here is we are going to scrap as many of them as we can. Now, the thing is with this is I'm not going to... We'll see how long this takes, but we're gonna see what scrapping it is gonna look like. This is the kind of thing about this new system, is we don't rightly know. And I'm gonna be honest, before I get these items to a stage where I'm definitely gonna get max script before we get anywhere with this. This is gonna take so long. Oh my god, this is so scuffed. And we're just gonna keep going and going until we learn stuff. Now, the new system, God, it's definitely better than what it was, but you're seeing that everybody that I've saw crafting stuff recently, all of you guys out there, oh, there's troubleshooters unlocked already? Or is that just the... No, that's just added troubleshooters, so that wasn't, that was a module. So we've got a troubleshooters module already. But all those people that I saw crafting like absolutely thousands of pieces of Secret Service armor. I don't envy you guys right now. I don't envy you in the slightest. You're going to be dealing with this for some time. Oh, we got an explosive. That is definitely cool. Now, something I would say as well, you're seeing on several of these items that I am unlocking. I got Bruiser there, I think. Crafting unlocked. You're seeing there's certain things that are unlocking. We've got a Rapid. Oh, wait. We can create Rapid. That was very good. That's the faster fire rate, I believe. So we've already got that. And you're seeing, like, I'm getting recon scopes. Now, a point I would make about that is recon scopes and things like that can still get unlocked. And they take the place of if you were going to learn, like, a crafting plan. So you kind of don't want those to pop up. Oh, we got Swift unlocked as well. Nice. We're getting quite a lot of unlocks here. We're definitely getting quite a lot of unlocks, and we are nowhere near through half of the items. So this is going rather well. And you're seeing, like, certain items, I'm getting the plans for different things for them. That's not ideal. Like, it's definitely not ideal, but better than a kick in the head. We got an explosive thing as well. Nice. We're going to check what we've learned at the end of this, because I'm always double checking certain things, because there's things in here that I definitely want to unlock, but there's also, I need to watch that I'm not scrapping something that I potentially want to keep either. So many things though. But yeah, I'll ask this because you guys are probably watching. Is there anything that you guys have unlocked so far that you're quite happy with already? And obviously there is going to be certain effects that are a lot more common than other effects. And this is very much a case with a lot of weapons. Oh, there's Crippling unlocked. Nice, and we also got the module for it. Like, the more you kind of do this, the bigger chance that you're going to get the effects that you want. Because obviously if I've got, like for example, this has got weapon speed on it, I'm more likely to get reload speed out of this weapon than from other weapons on the basis that I already have the faster fire rate effect. So because I already have the faster fire rate effect, there's always a chance of more effects. I also like that you're getting Mr. Handy feel out of that one. Another vampire module.
I wish I had some fresh cranberries.
But it's a case of the more stuff that you try and unlock, the more things you're going to get as well. So this becomes easier and easier to get the effects that you actually want as well. So if you're wanting, like, let's see, is that? Let's just get. There's a lot of things here that I'm kind of like, do I want to scrap that? No, be ruthless, be ruthless. I can make the better stuff I want later on. It is always, right. There's always better stuff that I can make, especially with a lot of different effects. A lot of these kind of things are inferior to stuff that I already have as well. So I'm kind of scrapping stuff that could essentially have become a god roll, or like this is a god roll in a sense, but it's a freaking combat rifle, and not combat rifle, an assault rifle. Do I really care about an assault rifle? Not really. So I'm all about making sure I get rid of things that I don't really need, and trying to get the better effects on these kind of things. 'Cause there's lots of effects that I really, really want. Granted, I'm not always going to get them because this character is still learning effects on certain weapons. But we are getting script, we're getting other stuff. I'm not too worried about that. As long as we are... Oh no, that I don't want. Let's grab that, I like that. Put that in storage in a little second. Right, so we'll do a little cut, and then we'll get the next batch of items. Alright, next batch. So let's see what we get. Now we've got armor this time round. Hopefully we get some cool effects out of this. Though I'm not holding my breath. And this is the thing, like, there's going to be effects that everybody wants to get right out the gate that you're not necessarily going to get. Like action point regen, you know, the stat points, weapon weight reduction. You know, there's lots of effects that everybody's going to be vying for. So if you don't get those effects right away, I wouldn't worry about it too much. It's going to take some time. And my advice, let's see that. No, don't scrap that. That's pretty much near perfect. Yeah, leave that as well. Yeah, get rid of that one. And there's certain items that I'm kind of being a bit more pragmatic with about what I want to scrap, script, and all that kind of thing. Armor, I think, is going to be a lot easy to unlock certain things, because there's going to be certain armor types that you've like got rid of loads of times. That one's actually too good to get away. I can make that over ears. Get rid of you. When it's like a piece of crappy armor that I don't really care about, I'm not gonna split hairs about it. But when it's got like good stuff on there, like this, if it wasn't Ultra Sight, I'd probably do something with it, but it's Ultra Sight, it's absolute garbage to me. There's not enough good armor sets. What was that one? Let's see it. Jump weights. Get rid of that. We're really not getting much from the armor side of things, are we? Really not wanting to unlock stuff. Oh, we got poisoners. That's good. And it is just going to take time. Like, this is something that I would say to everybody is be patient with it. I mean, so far, like, I'm actually impressed at what I've managed to get. Like, I think there's a lot of plans that have unlocked. and that's me unlock strength as well now for armor, so that's perfect. That's actually one of the big ones that I wanted, because melee is a big factor in my character builds. So getting like that is just absolutely awesome. Again, I definitely want to get some weapon weight stuff, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. Got a poisoner's module. I'd at least like a couple of weapon weight modules of some kind, but you know, it's very much a case of you need to scrap an absolute unholy amount of items to get exactly what you want, and you're never gonna be able to guarantee these kind of things. So it's all about building it gradually. Like I'm just laughing at it. Like, this is such a surreal experience. Like, I'm actually scrapping legendaries in Fallout 76, and it feels a bit weird. It feels incredibly weird. Oh, we unlocked fruit hikers. That's food weight, isn't it? But again, I need to reiterate, every time you unlock an effect, it is useful to you in a sense that you can't learn that effect again. So, whenever the dice rolls in your favor and the game says you're going to learn something, that's not one of the things you're going to learn. So, always think about that. Again, we'll do another cut into the next step. Right. More random crap. See if we get anything good. Auto stim. That's another effect that we've unlocked. And the problem with a lot of these effects is they are so good. So very good, and the chances of getting the ones that you actually want in comparison to just the ones that you don't are so slim. There's so many items that I've got here. Like, I think we are maybe 2/3, no, not 2/3, like a third of the way through the items that we're scrapping today. I could be wrong about that. I might need to take a look into it. But we are just going to scrap and be ruthless with these kind of things, because if I'm not going to use it, I don't really need it. There's items that I have put aside that I want to keep. But it's really difficult to actually... Oh, that's agility unlocked. To accidentally scrap something you don't need. It's quite difficult for you to click on it and go through all the methods and then scrap something. Like, to scrap legendary items and not mean it's going to be really difficult. I'm hoping that if it's a legendary item, it divides it away from everything else, so that, you know, if I want to scrap weapons that I've made, well, not made, that I've got from like a fiction notice, I can just scrap them and I don't have to go through the whole hullabaloo of, you know, trying to figure out what I want to scrap and what I don't. Oh, that is endurance unlock. Freaking amazing. That's another effect that I wanted, so that is very good. We are definitely cooking with gas. I've got a lot more of the effects learned that than I thought I would have had done already, so I honestly was going to be surprised if I got more than 2 from this whole thing. I'm getting less of the box mods than I thought I was going to get. But again, that could just be luck. So that's frozen with no affected.
I found some recipes at a place called Toxic Larry's Meat and Go.
And that's Cavaliers. We've got a box mod of that. I thought I'd learned it there for a split second. Got excited. Still no weapon weight though. That's going to be the tricky one, I think. My goal is to get the weapon weight stuff learned though, but that'll take time, and we'll figure that out along the way. Right. Another pile of juicy things. Let's see what we get this time. Right. But we're getting like at least 2 or 3 plans from the groups of stuff so far. Still need like legendary strength on the bottom piece of gear. And ideally endurance as well, to be honest. Like the bottom effect on weapons would be very nice. But again, beggars can't be choosers, you know. It's not exactly something that we definitely are going to get, definitely not going to get. We kind of need to just approach that as it comes. I've barely got any melee effects. Because swing speed or power attack was something I really need to get for my melee characters, but that is what it is. Ooh, secret agents. I don't know what that does.
Swamp
Genuinely
tofu?
don't know what that does.
It's a new name in a marketing campaign.
Oh, we got a doctor's module. It's also a good way for you to learn plans on things that you didn't have previously. I could have went down the route of doing this before this patch, but I was honestly way too lazy to figure out what I did and didn't have, and I thought the easiest way of doing it was just by going through. Yeah, thank you. I only just made it. My wife was asking if I wanted tea, but I'd already made a tea not long ago. We've got a Cavaliers. Now what we'll do after the end of all this is, I'm kind of, like the whole point of me doing this is showing you exactly how much stuff I'm scrapping and what I'm going to end up with at the end of it. Because there's no point in doing this and not showing you the kind of end result, because I want you guys to see how easy it is to get the modules and the mods and all the different things. And again, as you go, it's going to become easier and easier to get effects on the basis that you can't learn an effect twice. It's not like it's going to drop the plan for 2-shot after you've learned the plan for 2-shot. So you just need to, sadly, brute force through everything. Like, this is,
Hamburger?
I think, the reality of this is you just need to brute force it and get through as much as possible and try and get the effects and the things that you can while you can. Don't get me wrong, there's lots of plans on weapons that I'm unlocking now, which is kind of cool, but it's sort of a pain in the butt because I'd rather get the legendary effects off them, but you know, again, it'll get rid of all these plans in the future. We can still get the modules off there as well. I didn't really get much that time round, didn't I? Let's just wait until this scrolls through and we'll dump stuff in storage. I think that's it scrolled through. So we'll do another cut to the next. Actually, there's no point. There's no point. I'm right here. Let's look. God, we're still going. We're still going. We are still cooking with gas here. This is going to be a long video. Definitely going to be a long video of me just going, Jesus Christ. There is so much stuff here. Over encumbered, I can't sprint? No shit. No shit, Sherlock. It's such an interesting thing because it's gonna clear up my storage exponentially. Crafting item unlocked, explosive. Oh my god, yes! You freaking beauty. That was something I wanted so badly as well. So we've got one of the effects that I really wanted. And the thing is, I've got quite a good group of friends who play this game. So whenever I unlock something, there is a chance that I've got a friend who is going to unlock a different thing that I need. I don't necessarily need to have the effects that I want, as long as they do. That's optimized, so that's another really good effect that I've just unlocked. That is a very good effect I've just unlocked. Oh, this is going to be so good. Giant Slayers. God, we're going to have so many of the plans here. I want to see how many out of all of them we have after this is done. Because this does not seem like it's going to be a long grind in the grand scheme of things. I feel like this is going to be a lot quicker than people previously assumed. Granted, I wasn't kind of expecting the modules to be quite as hard to go by, but that is what it is. I'm gonna have to make this like a 2-part video. The reason I kind of didn't want to stream this tonight, because I didn't think this would be very entertaining for people to watch in a sense. But at the same time, like, I'm gonna make this into a video anyway, so probably should have just streamed tonight, but I've got other things I need to do and other things I want to do, so let's just keep scrapping. And when we get to a certain amount of items, I'm actually going to just do a script my pants video, because it makes a lot of sense. And to be honest, I might release it earlier than what we were expecting. I might have like a weekend of script my pantses, because the amount of stuff I'm going to get out of this, like, it's obscene the amount of items I'm getting here. Well, not items, what's the word? Script. The obscene amount of script I'm getting here. No, I don't think I'm going to get the weapon weight mod tonight. I think that one's going to elude me. Just because it's the type of thing that would elude me. It's the one I want the most out of all of them. Because, as you guys know, I like carrying a crap load of weapons around, so if I have that, then I would rule the world. There's also AP regen, but I need to figure out what ones we unlock after the fact. Because this is such a... like, I've already got 2, 3, 4 of my goals in terms of, like, effects. Technically unyielding, but I expected unyielding to be a relatively easy one. Oh, rapid is swing speed as well. Jesus Christ, that is a good one to unlock. I just didn't realise that. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, that is going to be so good. Well, yeah. I think I ignored the fact that people were in Discord. Right, we will pause this and then go to the next. Right, next lot of items. So I need to reiterate to you guys, how has it went for you? Like, definitely leave that down in the comments. Something I'm looking forward to later in the month is obviously being able to get the V63 carbine. Now, the great thing about it is, by the looks of it, I'm going to be able to turn it into my ideal weapon, with both explosive unlocked and the first effect going to be piss easy to make. I'm fairly certain I'm going to be able to make it into whatever I need it to be. Pardon me. Oh, coughing like mad today. With a video this long, I can't really, what's the word? Stop myself from coughing. And this is the thing about, like, the current situation. There's so many effects that I deliberately tried to get, and I've already learned a few of them. There's a couple of other effects that I want to get the modules and the bits of. And this is the kind of thing, like, you don't necessarily need to stop scrapping weapons with effects that you've already learned. Because what you can do is you can get the box mods from them. So there is, like, to an extent, a reason to do it. On top of that, you're also getting scripts. So if you're not going to use something, like, why keep it? In a sense, it's gonna allow you to break up all the junk that's in your inventory and allow you to have a lot less weight on characters that don't necessarily need that weight to be there. But I'm so happy to have unlocked my main target for tonight, which was explosive. But my other main target is going to be weapon weight. I'd quite like power attack, but I don't know if we're going to get that. The bot bottom effect, I really, really want strength for weapons. Reload speed would be great as well, but I really want strength for the bottom effect on weapons. Whether we get it or not is going to be the real question. But explosive is really good. Oh, we've got vital in the middle. I forget what vital is, but I think vital is one of the good ones. Might actually be the critical damage or the damage while aiming, but we'll see at the end. Oh, we unlock junkies as well. Not the best effect, but we unlocked it nonetheless. You know, it's definitely an effect that might get buffed in the future. I hope it gets buffed in the future. Junkies is one of those effects that just doesn't get the love it deserves from anything really. It's just one of those effects that has been forgotten in time and needs to be buffed like majorly because it just does not get the love it deserves. Junkies is gonna need realistically a absolute rework, I think. I think it needs like a new effect in terms of armor. Like if you had Junkies armor that did a specific thing, it would be absolutely unstoppable. I think it would end up becoming a really fun build to play, but because we don't have that, we are kind of stuck in this limbo of it just doesn't really do anything. It's like a bastardized aristocrats effect. It's there, but it doesn't really do anything that other effects can do and better. It's a very unfortunate thing. Riposting, I don't know what that was, so we'll figure out what effects we've got at the end of this. Once we've got through all of these items, and we've got a lot to go so far. Like we are just this is such a weird thing to be doing. And this is the thing about videos like this. I'm just waffling on. I'm just waffling on about nothing. It's a very, very strange concept. I didn't think that we'd get to a point where we could, in theory, craft whatever we wanted in Fallout 76. And now that we're here, it kind of feels a little bit unreal, a little bit fake, and a little bit like a fantasy. But, you know, I'm very happy that we're here and we're able to do this now. Oh, my character's so heavy. Let's keep going. We're getting more effects for definite, but that's optimized. No, I thought that was no. We've already unlocked that's optimized as a thing, haven't we? We've already unlocked that. I don't need to worry about getting that later. I mean, out of the main effects, I want damage while aiming. I want strength. I want endurance on the weapons. I want... I mean, anti-armor would be really good to unlock, but... I mean, I think that one is going to come relatively easily. I think any of the main one-star effects are going to be the easiest ones to come by, because I think at any time you get a one-star item, you're just going to chuck it in, because there's no point, like, scripting it. Especially when, like, a one-star piece of armor, like, if you scrap a 3-star gun, you're gonna... Oh, we unlocked Gormons. Nice. And things like 2-shot should be relatively easy to come by as well, on the basis that these effects are quite common on random legendary items you get from, like, oh god, what's it called? Nuka World. There is that. I'm going to take a drink of my tea, so please excuse me. But yeah, I think a lot of these things are going to come with time, and we just need to figure it out and just do what we need to do in the meantime. Come on, give me the effects I want, you piece of crap. Hunter's Enclave. No, I've got bits to attach to that, so we'll keep that. Bit more of a pain in the butt to make, so... Beam Focuser. And again, this... Oh, no. You tried to trick me. this is also a thing, like, there's so many random items you're getting out of this as well, so it's actually quite good for just regular scrap. Obviously, it's not the most ideal way of doing it, but it's better than, you know, a kick in the head. And again, if you're scrapping items in such a vast amount like I am tonight, you're going to get an absolute metric butt ton of items and scrap. So I'm going to be able to turn that scrap into more stuff in order to create more modules, in order to create more things. Well, not more modules, I'm going to create more items out of it to scrap potentially. But I might focus more on armor with the Script My Pants stuff. On the basis that I think armor is going to be intrinsically harder to get because it has more like absolute pish effect. That being said, I think we've actually got a few decent little effects unlocked from armor tonight. I'd need to check, and I think that is one of those things where I'm definitely going to need to check at the end of this because I've lost track of everything that we've unlocked. And I think that is going to be the case. You're going to lose track of things. Because unless you are paying attention, it's going to be difficult. It's why I'd always recommend, if you're going to do this, make sure that you're doing it on one character specifically. Because if you're doing it on multiple characters, then it's going to be a lot harder to keep track of where your stuff is going. Now, when it comes to attaching things to your weapons, I think it's just script you need to do it. So script is not exactly the easiest to come by in comparison, but it's going to be easier to come by now that people are going to end up having more value to it. I think script is, and Wiggle said this to me not long before filming this, script is a lot more undervalued at the moment than what it actually is. When it comes to it, it's going to be a lot more valuable to people than they realise. And I agree with that. I think script has always been... Oh, we've got Juggernaut. Script has always been one of those things that people have not put a lot of weight in. They've kind of threw it away, and like the Purveyor especially. People have underestimated Mergs in a big sense, and I think that's the fundamental thing about Mergs. She has been lurking in the shadows this whole time, waiting for crap like this so that you can script your pants. Like, it's so funny that something I've been doing for years is probably one of the more viable methods of farming things now. And I find that just flat out hilarious that after all these years, something that I've been doing because, you know, I found it funny and I found it fun, is something everybody's going to be doing on pretty much every server all the time because it's the easiest way of getting items. Unfortunately, some of my my crafting didn't get recorded there, though I'm fairly certain some of you are like, oh dear, did it not? Oh, I don't need to sit through like another 10 minutes of you doing this. So some of you will be like, oh thank God. But so we did get some plans there. I think we got Bloodied and a bunch of other little ones. So we did get more plans. It is one of those things where there is more stuff that we've unlocked. Oh, we got Inertia. I'm not sure what Inertia is, but we did get it. Is Inertia maybe power attack? It would make sense because that sounds like Inertia. Be real nice if we unlocked Aristocrats game. Be real nice if you gave me Aristocrats. Me love you long time if you give me Aristocrats. I like Aristocrats. Give me fucking Aristocrats. You know you wanna... God damn it. It's giving me rapid. Well, deadly, fiddly, widdly. Can't always unlock what you want. In fact, quite often I never get what I want, but we definitely have a bunch of stuff tonight that we've unlocked, so I'm really not splitting hairs here. It's we've got a lot of stuff so far. And I think we are in a very good position. There's a lot of things that I'm getting out of this tonight that I didn't think I was going to get. So I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised at how much they unlock. Unless I'm just being, like, insanely lucky. But then I might have not unlocked as much as I think I have. You know, it's one of those things where I can't say for certain if maybe I am misunderstanding how much I've actually unlocked. And this could be the case that maybe I'm believing I'm doing better than I actually am. So we'll have to judge that by the time we get to the end of this. We definitely have Hitman's unlocked, I think, as a... I'm sure I got Hitman's as an effect, so that's actually quite good. Hitman's an effect I really wanted. Whacker Smackers are going to be so valuable to me now that I think about it as well. Now, we might struggle. I might have to go to Mergs before we finish off the rest of these items. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes, because obviously I'm on a bunch of Zealots items right now. I'm trying to think of what comes after Zealots. I don't think anything does, so I've definitely got other items on the ground, don't I? I'm kind of confused why I would have more items on the ground, but still be doing Zealots. Let's take a quick looky-loo. Yeah, we've still got items. We've definitely still got items. I mean, we might get completely scrapped out here. We literally might. Come on, give me endurance. Boo. Never does what I want it to do. Oh, we've got a bunch of debilitators here. What's the effect on debilitator? I'm going to check that. I think that has free strength in the bottom. Does. Oh, freaking does. Give me the strength. Give me the top. Actually, I've already got the top effect, I think. This gives me the highest chance of getting potentially strength out of it. I'm not going to get it though. Like, let's be honest. Even if I'm scrapping like 20 of these, I'm probably not going to get it. But if I do, it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Give me it. Give me the effect. Come on, debilitators. You know you wanna. You know you wanna give me the effect. It's not gonna give me the effect. Oh, son of a biscuit. I don't know why I'm not swearing. I've swore at least 3 or 4 times during this video already. Yes, son of a biscuit. And we got another explosive effect. So we've got maybe one more group of items. And that will probably be it. Oh, I've actually got armor pieces that I need to scrap on me, don't I? That will have to... Let's see. Will that get all of them? Well, it said there was only 72 weight of it. That's that's definitely everything out of there. So let's scrap what we've got left. Not much left. You know, it's just a couple of little things. And then we'll move on to the armor, and then we will finish up this video by speaking about what we got today and how successful I think the new system is based on what I've gotten. Right, so move to armor. Yeah, definitely get rid of that. Definitely get rid of that. But there's so much armor in my inventory that I forgot about. This was all stuff that I didn't want either, so... Double check that. I think that was just stuff I couldn't be bothered scripting, to be honest. This, again, this is something, once I know what effects I need from what I've learned here, I can then put a lot more focus in finding those exact items. And this is, I think, the beauty of all this. You know, I don't rightly know what I've got yet, but we're going to find out in a short amount of time. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to learn exactly what I need. Sorry, 2 seconds. Need to shut the door. The dog keeps unlocking the door and messing with me. Let's see. So many things, so many items.
Found a box of sugar
I also
bombs.
need to make sure I'm not scrapping my legendary items.
Don't you dare tell anyone about my guilty pleasure.
There's so much stuff. There is so much stuff. Right, we've unlocked hunters. And powered. Fucking great. I think powered is AP, isn't it? I think powered is AP. I'm like... Yeah, I'm not 100%, but I think powered is AP. So that's a 2-star that effect that we definitely want. God, this is so tedious. But we'll just keep scrapping, keep doing stuff until... Right, we've got hazmat, so I think that's radiation? Just again, need to make sure I don't accidentally scrap my good stuff. Oh, this is so... We're at the home stretch. We're at the home stretch. Now, I might have to stop this before we scrap everything, but we'll see what comes first. Max scrap or this. But judging by what's coming up, we might be able to finish this before max scrap. Only just, though.
I collected some new recipes on my latest outing.
Or maybe not. Jesus. All these 1-stars are adding up. Let's see if there's any good effects in the last ones. Right, nothing there. Strength. I think we've already got strength. So let's don't scrap that now. Intelligence, that I need, definitely think I need. Right, max script. So what we'll do is look at what we learned and got from this. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. So I think the first thing to start off with is the modules. So let's see, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I got 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47 modules that we can use. And let's find out what plans we got from this. So let's go to legendary mods and see how many plans we got. So we got 1. Oh wait. Oh, is this the ones that we right? Toggle craftable. Or is this? Is this the ones that I have? Oh Jesus Christ! So let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. So, main ones that I got that I think is absolutely awesome. So we've got VATS Optimized, which is, I'm sure that's AP. Swift, I definitely don't. Like, the problem is these effects, I have no idea, but Swift, I think, is a good one. I can't honestly remember. As VATS Optimized, definitely good. Through Hiker's not so much. Swift, I'm trying to remember for the life of me what that is. Strength is great. Riposting, I think that is... Oh, I'm seeing it at the top. I'm losing my mind here. Reload speed. So I've got reload speed and VATS. We've got strength in the middle. We have rapid, which is weapon speed. Action point regen, which is great. Inertia, which is action points to kill. Damage while aiming. Hazmat, this is radiation resistance. We've got explosive. We've got endurance in the middle. So we've got strength and endurance, which is my two main ones there. We've also got bloodied and... Well, bloodied's the only really good damaging effect I've got on here, to be honest. So yeah, we had a very successful night, I think. So that's today's video, guys. Pretty much really successful. I think the new crafting system is a lot easier than I assumed it was going to be. But that is what it is. I'm quite happy to get all these plans. Now, what I will say is we will be streaming tonight. So if you are interested in seeing me streaming, head on over to the channel and look for a live stream. Click the notification thing to see when we're live, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. It's going to be fun on the bun. Either way, with that, I'll catch you all next time in the Wasteland.
In a world that's broken, oh so fine, Bethesda built a sweet design where ghouls and super mutants sway to doo-wop rhythms night and day. In Diamond City's neon glow, the radio plays tunes we know from the pre-war days to now. It's a doo-wop dream, I'll tell you how. Swinging through the ruins, love's not lost. In every nook, in every frost, we dance, we laugh, we reminisce in this post-apocalyptic bliss. Bottle caps may be our gold,